Okay. Good idea. Mm. Uh, oh, geez. Mm. Mm. Damn it. Son of a bitch. No. God damn it. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Eleanor. You a little jerk, Eleanor. Mm-mm. Oh no. Eleanor, you little brat cat. Mm. I hope it went okay. Jeez. Mm. Or try a different place. Or. Mm. 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 Yeah. Okay. Good night. Yay, it's working. Was it not working before? Yo, nice new Tomodachi. Mm. Is that a good pose for her? I sit like that a lot, so I kind of have a feel for it. That's weird. I'm wondering if it's because, like, well, right now I'm just using like OBS with the little chat box on the side of the screen. I'm capturing everything, but yesterday I had I popped out the chat from the browser source, which is what I do for games, so I can overlay it. Chewing all agrees. If you suffer through trying to do interesting poses for a long time, eventually it is slightly less hard to do interesting poses. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I don't know where she lives or where this would be or anything, but I just got the idea of, like, she's just, like, hanging out on a porch or something, patio, there's fucking wind chime. I don't know, it just felt right. It's like a peaceful summer day, and the Poke team are out here. Like I said, they're training. So they're training / playing in, like, the backyard or wherever this is. Accidentally kept that on there. Okay. Then, like, some reason to me, Porcadillo has, like, chilling on the back porch vibes. I don't entirely know that much about the character. Besides that, she is a little bit of, like, gender dysphoria, and she's a porcupine armadillo princess. Did I? Oh, yeah, I'm listening to it on this side in case they, flag these. I can, of course, always remove that later, but anyone wants to listen to Marina. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yeah. So, like, oh, there's a lot of places around where I live where it's, whether it's a fancy hotel or whether you're, like, some rich person living up in Santa Fe or something like that, where they just have, like, a really nice backyard. Fucking Xeriscaped. Porcadillo just kind of has, like, completely blank eyes, so I'm trying to make it look like she's looking at, like, where the Primarina is gonna be. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you live, yeah. Especially if it's in one of the richer areas or in, like, one of the fancier restaurants. We tend to have a lot of outdoor seating and stuff like that. Like, in this direction. be able to see the bottom step from this angle. Maybe I needed the sleep. Maybe we're doing like an attack where she whips water through the air with her tail or something. I don't know if that's an attack, but it might as well be. There are a bunch where you just kind of throw water at the enemy. Yeah, we'll do that. Wait, why am I doing her on the same level? I should put her on a different level so I can move her around. Pretty much. Oh my gosh, she's like whipping her tail and like slicing water through the air. It's like, pshow. I don't know how far away they are. Wait, fuck, I forgot to see how tall they are. I think they're all about the same height. $5'11", okay. Damn it. I'm guessing that's like length? Yeah, the little droplets sparkling in the sun. Okay, 5'3". Eh. Also 511. Okay. So device the short one. B-cat. Hmm? Oh, that's just a, like, window arrangement. Like, let me close the Porcadillo refs, and then open them again to sort of show you. These are just completely different files. Like, I open this, and then I'm just going to move this over to the side, and see there's different places you can move it. You can either rearrange it with your other tabs. I could put her over here. I could put her over here. I could put her under all of them. Come on. It's a little finicky. Pretty much just grab the name of the title and then, like, move it around. I just have them all smashed up in the side. And then I hit this button that says Fit to Navigator. It looks like two little squares with arrows going through them. And when I do that, I didn't mean to do that. Son of a... Damn it, okay. When I do that and I, like, move the windows around, it fits to the navigator no matter, like, what size it is. So that's, like, it helps keep the references, like, visible. Yeah. And these are just other tabs I have open that I'm working on. So, like, these are all different files. I just have them in different windows. And I think there is, is Subview the one? I think Subview is one of the ones that you can use, but I just, like, move them around. I hope that method works for you. Every time I try to, like, make myself focus on something and, like, deny myself the thing I want to do, all I can do is think about the thing that I want to do, and I fail to do the thing I'm supposed to do. So I personally have to just, like, either set a timer or just be like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing that I keep thinking about, and then I can go do the other thing. Or I'll, like, set a timer for, like, 15 minutes of the thing that I want to do, and then I'll let myself play the thing I want to play or, like, do for, like, an hour or something, and then, you know. That's always good. Often the tasks I am procrastinating take a very long time, and there's a lot to do. So I have to work on them in, like, little bits. Here, so we're, like, whipping around behind her. Primarina's fun to draw. They're so cute. Also, mermaid. Mermaid's good. I love mermaids. There we go. By sort of framing the Primarina in the little walkway there, kind of makes it more obvious that that's where she's looking that way. Okay. Then maybe Decidueye will be blocking against the water splash with a raised wing. And maybe I could have her attacking the Incineroar, who's like raising an arm like, ah, and sizzling. Okay, you like it so far? That's good. And she's good. Okay. Let's give up on M's again. Save progress check. Ow, posture check. Gotta unshrimp myself. Oh, my tea. Is it? Okay, my tea's still warm. Wow, okay. Oh, the tail, yeah. Thanks, I kind of forgot about the tail. Should it be like curled up like this, or should it be like that? That was sort of curled around, or I could ever just sort of like chilled out resting on the floor. Wrong layer, Kronk. And it has 4 segments. Thanks for the note. I totally forgot her tail. Okay. Also, she's drinking tea. I don't know if she's into tea. I could change it to a mug, or I could change it to a bottle or a glass or something. Okay. Cinnamon's gonna be wincing from getting sizzled with water, but still like, haha. I'm sure you'll figure them out as you go. Cinnamon's kind of got those triangle Pokemon eyes. It was like, honestly, just from her outfit, she kind of has like a Santa Fe auntie vibes. Hello. So I can focus on this pose. Mm. Something cool. I would love to know. Yeah. Weird. Why is it doing that? Is there something wrong with my OBS? There should only be one of me. Ah, yeah, it must be my evil twin from another dimension. Like, what the hell does Incineroar look like? Come on. Strange. It's always weird drawing Pokemons where just like a guy. I'd be drawing this guy a little bit too big, but at least he's on a different level so I can sketch him out. Hmm. Hmm. That works. Lifeguard, rad, that's freaking adorable. Sonora's got really tapery arms. That's cute as hell. I love when people have gimmicks like that. Nice. You like, hold on, focus on this guy here. Now over here, like, readying a fireball. Get a little bit of a splash, and like, probably later I'll put like little bits of like steam sizzling up. Should make this arm be rowing back a little bit more to make that make sense. Okay. How does arms? Nice. Today I can't arms, especially when the arms have proportions I'm not used to drawing. That's fine, I just gotta keep trying. Big paws. Big hand paws. I think I used all my good posing on the Primarina and Porcadillo, and now I'm suffering. Art tip: draw it 5 million times until it looks right. Maybe like that? Meh. What they say about big hands? Big hands, haha, are kind of hard to draw, because hands are hard to draw. Mm. Mm. The fancy hotel. Sort of goes up and down. Arms are also striped. Take note of these little markings. Plug that in. I'm definitely gonna have to small you down. Don't know how small yet, but let's try this a little bit first. You're also a little bit farther away, so a bit of overlapping because it makes the scene feel more alive. Hmm? Oh, right. The Castle Crashers corn boss. I keep forgetting that Cannon Thrashers is based on Castle Crash. Hydration check. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. I need a... Decidueye has like arrows, right? Yeah, it uses its like hoodie strings essentially as in bowstring. I'm trying to like think of how I would make that work. Maybe I should save this as a reference. Wait, is that a Z move? It's saved as Z move, but I'm like... Okay, I think it's just... Yeah, it's just a normal move. It's been forever since I played Sun. But I picked Rowlet as my starter. Aerowriff. Make this curl a bit less obnoxious here. So I'm gonna have to sit way back here, like, planning a shot. Oh yeah, I heard about that. It really sucks for the people on those crews. Were you winning? Were you winning? Nice. That's pretty freaking good. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Nice. That sounds like a good time. Nice. Sounds like a pleasant hangout. Ah, okay. She'll just keep coming up with more dialogue options. I guess Decidueye is going to be back here, like, trying to decide who to aim for. Like, who is the most distracted. Get a little ambush going. This like... There's like a way that stealth archers... I was watching a video of a guy talking about stealth archery, where you can hold the bow sideways. I mean, technically... No, okay, it would just be stringing the bow. You wouldn't actually make a shot like that. So Decidueye is just choosing which one might. Because, like, I've got the Primarina going for a type advantage attack here against the Incineroar. Also, it's your commission. You can backseat if you want to. I'm just rambling about my thought process. We're gonna have this Decidueye back here with, like, laser eyes, like, I'm gonna get you. Hold on. I might try a different Incineroar where, or maybe it's like turned around looking over her shoulder like, hey, and was about to throw a fireball at Decidueye. Because that would also be a type advantage, but then Decidueye was like, thanks for the distraction, Primarina, but I'm gonna get you. So it's like, rock, paper, scissoring it. I think I might do that. But right now I gotta focus on this sketch. I can make this whole thing bigger later, I'm just trying to get the basic idea down. Stop saying horny things, people are gonna think we're pokefuckers. I swear it's not that kind of anthro stream. Although, like, Incineroar in particular is definitely a furry bait character. It's just a big buff anthropomorphic cat. This is true. Why did I decide to draw a wing in perspective? Okay, I can do it, probably. I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I hope the cucumber sandwiches aren't like soggy. I put them under the bowl to try to save them. Okay. Yeah, you just got food, so I'll eat those if you don't want them. Okay. Fried mushrooms, my beloved. Mm. Yeah, I'll pack it up later. It got so smushed and compressed. Mm. Oh, that's a really freaking cute shirt. I love the colors and the Mimikyu, and there's freaking Gengars in there. There's more ghosts the more I look. Excellent.
I didn't know until like the Etsy order said like your order that you ordered from California is off of China right now. I'm like, what?
It's like, what? It's like, oh, god damn it.
It's nice though, it fits.
Yeah.
It's kind of thin cheap material, but
I've definitely accidentally ordered from dropshippers because I was like, it looked legit. Because they actually put effort into their scam. God damn it. Not even necessarily a scam, just a shady business model.
it's just like, oh, I thought because you were named Howard, perhaps you were a guy named Howard. But you're supposed to be a guy named Howard. Ordering shit from you or whatever. For probably a fraction of what I paid you.
Yeah. God damn it, Howard from California. Love ghost types. Big fan of ghost types. There should be more ghost types. They need to come out with a ghost Eevee already. Oh yeah, the classic joke. Evolution Stone. Hmm. Yeah, I think it would be cool if they made a ghost Eevee and they should make it look. They should make it look like this, where it's like a skull floating in like the purple ghost goo. And it's got like a little Eevee body, with fluffy ghost tail, and like vaguely bone shaped markings. I think that would be cool. Yeah, it would have like the ectoplasm, like Ghastly has and stuff like that. And they could give it a cute story. Because Eevees are always fucking cute, so they could be like this Eevee loved its trainer so much that it couldn't leave it. And I think that would be very sweet and cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna re-sketch Incineroar and see if I like something better here. Um, hmm, I might have to go get like a cooling pack for my laptop. It's really heating up. It's sort of like turning sideways, like cat muzzle sideways. Get the eyebrow thing. Um, uh, posture check. Oh my god. The earth is so full of so many wonderful, beautiful creatures. I want to pet an armadillo so much. I bet they are fun to pet. Huzzah! Congrats on finish the thing. Now time to play Tomodachi Life for 500 hours. Okay, like... Sort of like a... dramatic pose. I can just highlight her. Drawing incident were too big. Be a large cat, not that big. Okay. That looks like they're hugging. Oh. Let's hold another arm back here for the fireball was about to throw the Decidueye. I think better. I need money for things, and I like drawing, so I am down for it whenever. At keep doing that. No prob. I got other stuff to work on in the meantime. Oh, wrong layer. Kronk. Okay. I'll have this at the Vegas. Wait, fuck, is it Vegas or Vegas? I can't remember the names of things. There's a common architectural feature. I mean, you've probably also seen it where you live, but over here in this part of the Southwest, because I don't know what part of California you live in, it's fucking huge. But in a lot of the Southwest, having visible support beams is like a whole thing. I can't remember if they're called Vegas or Vegas. I think it's Vegas. But, like, I see them my whole life. I am used to them. They're either squares, the old ones are, like, circular, because they're literally just, like, logs. I'll check on that in a minute. Kinda, yeah. Like, it's pretty common for like, you'll often see a building, especially if it's an old style building with, like, support beams sticking out the side of it. They're not usually this big, but, like, it'll look like logs sticking out the side of the building. It's such a popular look, especially in, like, Santa Fe, that always tries to look all rustic and original New Mexican and stuff like that, that some places will add fake ones coming out the side of their building to make it look more rustic. And it's something that I've seen echoed even on just, like, in more modern things where it's just, like, planks of wood. There will be, like, planks of wood that sort of stick out of the side just a little bit, because people here just like that look. It's not, like, all over the place, but it's pretty common. Okay, I just realized there would probably be, like, more supports, and I'm like, whoops. Maybe there'll be a support on this one. Even if it's a more, like, European style house, sometimes they'll make the ends of the roof stick out just a little bit as part of the aesthetic. Yeah. not in the least bit surprised. Trying to avoid tangents is a lifelong struggle. The citywide, I just want to make it clear that threading an arrow. So I can work on the little bits of that later. And I could put something else in the background. Like either other buildings or... Yeah, Los Angeles is fucking massive. I forget you live in LA. And LA is so big that I wouldn't even know what part of LA you live in. There's so much of it. Oh, right, I missed that. Just up to the end of that song. Alright, I have to turn this on again. Okay, does this composition look good so far? It's like the idea of it. I might change some stuff around, like the support beams and things like that, but... Okay, that's good.
Honey, look, he's hatching.
It's happening, it's happening! Aww.
Mama! No, baby.
It's okay, it's okay.
Is it about, like, imprinting?
It's okay, it's okay, Mommy's here! Ooh.
This is your plan for the next 15 years?
Do you have a better idea?
Do you have a better idea? Happy Mother's Day. Fucking graduation photo. Ow. Okay. Ugh, stitches are getting better, but I yawned too hard again. Yeah, okay. Well, that's one of the most supportive parents I've ever seen. This was a shorter one. Now for this one, I should definitely keep the background and the foreground, like, separate. Just make, like, the full background a different layer, and then these characters and their ground a different layer, and then Parkadio and the porch a different layer. Oh no. Yeah, I really hope that, I haven't checked up on it recently, but, there was some push in our city to, purchase old hotels, fix them up a little bit, and, start a program where people can use them as, like, housing so they can actually get jobs and stuff like that. which I think is fucking great. I hope it goes through, and I hope goddamn HOAs and neighborhood associations don't ruin it like they tried to ruin the Safe House project. Project Room Key, nice. Because, yeah, there's a lot of people who are stuck here who are just out on the streets. The shelters are full. Sometimes they can't trust living in the shelters. And yeah, it's like just punishing people for not having anywhere to live doesn't exactly help the situation. Okay, but I feel like this composition, I might start like, okay, first I'm gonna, okay. I wanna make this like twice as big. Okay, this might be a little bit easier to work on. Like the background characters, maybe maybe I'll make it like 2.5 times. That's a little bit. I don't know, we're just doing, oops. Okay, 3 times size, massive goddamn file. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Man. Yeah, I had an idea a while back that absolutely would not work, because it would be way too dangerous. But, there's like I've seen a little bit of the show Alone, which is like, it's one of those extreme game shows where they get some survival enthusiasts together and they put them usually on a series of islands in like Alaska. And they have to survive for a long time by themselves, and they can only take a limited amount of items. And they do have people come and check on them now and then. They have health checks and stuff to make sure that their contestants don't literally fucking die. But I was like, man, a version of that could not get approved because it would be so extremely dangerous would be like literal just large city street survival, where you have to try to survive as a homeless person. I do understand that making a game show out of homelessness would be a little bit fucked up, but the thing is, it would be to bring awareness to how difficult it is. Mm. It's nice that they can borrow electronic equipment. Yeah, I thought I found something like that at one point when there was this guy who was like, I'm gonna be homeless and get myself out of homelessness. I'm gonna make $1,000 in a week or something like that. But it was the kind of person who, like, he had a fallback the entire time. He could pretty safely get out of the situation whenever he needed to. And also he was the kind of person who was just, like, completely okay with asking strangers for favors. And then saying, I survived, when, you know, like, if he didn't have the help of that random stranger who let him sleep in his van, he would have been out on the street the whole time. So it's like... Anyway. He was essentially using it as, like, anyone could do this kind of thing. That would be fun. All the people who are like, I built up my entire empire by myself. I did it all by myself. And be like, okay, you started from scratch once, let's see you do it again. See you actually do it again. Reminds me of, like, it's like a show. I saw the first episode of it. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called. Was it White Collar or no? It'd be great if I could remember what the hell the show was called, but I was watching the first episode of it and I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. I had a friend who was kind of like really into it, so I didn't really say anything, but I was like, this is a bad show, and I saw it. But it was about this guy who, he pretty much just, like, gets whatever he wants because he doesn't follow the rules of society. And he, like, charmed, like, a rich widower into letting him stay in her, like, $1 million New York apartment, and he never has to work or anything because he's just such a smooth talker. And I was like, that's a manipulative sociopath who is a very conventionally a handsome, healthy man who has no problems manipulating people. But the reason that they gave in the show for when he was like, well, why doesn't everyone just do this and get what they want, was some police officer being like, that's just not how we do things. And I was like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyway, that just reminded me of that. Because it was some rich guy doing whatever he wants and getting whatever he wants, but, you know, not following society's rules, but, like, literally... Anyway. Yeah, the whole, like, you can do anything kind of thing. It's just, like, you can do anything if you're an extremely specific type of person who is born into one of the luckiest situations imaginable. And also if you, like, legitimately just don't care about anyone but yourself. It's one of those shows where they definitely presented it as just like, oh, this guy's doing it because he's different and better, and it was like, no, this guy's a fictional character who is an idealized version of, like, the people who just don't care about other people. Yeah. Like, put them in, I don't know, really detailed, realistic makeup to make it look like they're black or Hispanic. And not even a conventionally attractive black or Hispanic person. You don't even get that buff. Because even handsome people have it hard if they're just, like, slightly darker than the acceptable skin range. Okay, I think I have these sketches down. I don't know if I want to do their lines on a different layer, or if I want to just put them all together and do the lines together. But does this look okay? Should I, like, micro adjust anyone's position? I'll put some buildings in the back to balance it out a bit better. I can also send you, like, this sketch so far. Let me put you up here. Tail? I could reposition the tail. It's kind of going right past Torquedio's nose, huh? Okay, because I could also, like, just draw it in a different direction or something. No showing the tail. The tail doesn't even have to be super there unless you, like, want it super there. If I, his tail is, like, over here now. Sort of going more toward the viewer, but, like, behind the thing. Okay. I think I might keep them separate while doing the main parts of the lines, just in case I have to shift them around a little bit or something, or erase something behind another character. Pistachio, hello? Hello? Pistachio's been very cuddly today. Big yawn. Save progress check. Probably work on the fortune stuff first. I'm like, should I, This won't create a huge barrier if I put a support here like it should be. It might even serve to frame the Primarina more. It would be a thin support. I could just, move those over a little bit. Mm-hmm. I get too stressed out to look at polls directly. I just sort of vote and encourage everyone I know to, and try to spread it around like, hey, everyone, if you don't show up, then, like, it reminds me I have to work on, like, an info comic I've been slowly researching for about who votes. Like, the majority of people who, like, who is actually voting for things. Sort of more in the middle, and then that will not be there, it'll be far away. That might work. Oh yeah, it's pretty common for places to have. There's a lot of houses around who just have cactuses. There's cactuses just like growing out of the sidewalk in some places. Mostly prickly pears. I need to steal some of our neighbors' prickly pears at some point. And by that I mean maybe like write them a letter and ask if I can formally go over and take some of their prickly pears using tongs and a lighter. Yeah, also the porch makes more sense. I've been trying to get better at drawing both like vehicles and structures and buildings and stuff like that. And I generally want stuff like that to make sense as much as I can make it make sense. I'm still really bad with vehicles. It also kind of more separates the scene, because Porkadillo is just watching them as they're all playing outside together / training. It frames the Primarina, who I'll make sure to make extra sparkly and catching the sunlight. Has the biggest attack, taking up most of this mid-ground area. And so it'll be clear that, or hopefully that she's like looking at the Primarina. And after I figure out a majority of the 4 in mid-ground, then I can work on like the further background details, which will probably just be simple blurred shapes by the time they're put in. Because that's not what the focus is on. The focus is on the foreground. Maybe I should tint everything yellow to show it's in the southwest. Yeah. Pistachio. Meow? No. I petted her too much and she got mad. Okay. How much time I got? Okay, I'm doing another like 15 minutes or something. I'm kind of like, set my laptop down on a nice cool tile for a second and just like do some leg stretches. Encourage anyone hanging out to maybe do some leg stretches if you can, or like stretch your arms or something. Do some kind of big stretch. Can't wait for my current stitches to heal up so I can do my favorite stretch, which is where I put my arms behind my back and like grasp the fingers together, put the arms straight back, and then like do a like touch your toes but with my arms behind my back like that. I feel like it's this really good big stretch, but I can't do that because it pulls on my collarbone too much. Anyway, do your favorite big stretch that you're currently capable of doing without hurting yourself. I ordered some compression gloves because I was having trouble finding them in nearby stores since the Joann closed. Rest in peace, Joann. And I hope I get my compression gloves in soon. Because those would really help when I'm doing a whole bunch of projects with my hands, which I am always doing all of the time. Another big leggy stretch. Don't forget to drink a water after you stretch. It helps, I'm pretty sure. I think, probably. Okay. Check progress save. Alright. I think do I mostly have Porcadillo down so I can like close the refs and start working on her? I guess if I need to, I can just I'll put this over here. I'll close these for now. So I can zoom in and see things better. Okay, that's good. I'm trying to get better at drawing anthro characters. I want to be able to draw furries a lot better. Oh, okay, her ears are metal. Alright. Connected to the faceplate, so they're like on there. I have them kind of going down and out because these ones are kind of going down and out. Okay, there's like a little joint there. Alright, right, okay. Like a doll's ears. Well, I mean like an animal doll's ears. Yeah, I have these, I actually have a couple of them. Yeah, I can see one right now. Oh, right, I forgot that Basil has like 4 of them now, because they really like those. But they're these little like bunny girl dolls, and they have a jointed ear that's kind of like that, where the ear is, it's like, there's a little ball joint in the head, and then the ear is connected like that, so they can swivel, and they can turn, and you can pose the ears. So that's how I'll think of that. Little ball joint on there. Probably a mechanical ball joint. It's like hinged. Now, are these like bangs, the little zigzags? Okay, she doesn't really seem to have nostrils. So I should take that out. Face a bit thinner. Sort of leaning a chin on the hand, contemplatively. Yeah, let me know if those are bangs or if the top of the faceplate is just like ziggy-zaggy. Does she have like little Lydia Deetz bangs? Okay, they are bangs. She's got like short little Lydia Deetz bangs. I can get started on the lines. I can't do too much tonight because I have to make sure I'm not going to get a migraine. With all the air pressure changes, I keep getting migraines. It's miserable. Okay, they're like that. Kind of like horse ears. completely understandable. Yeah, I do have some other stuff I want to work on, like this sticker idea I'm trying to figure out. And I'm drawing a hot orc for a late birthday present for Elegy. I saved those, right? Oh, holy fuck. Okay, good, that one's saved. So I'm like, I gotta make sure I give myself a break and take my headset off, and then I can continue working on the lines for this and also on the hot orc and the sticker design later. Yeah, she's like a cowgirl who works on a dire rabbit ranch. Apparently, dire rabbits in D&D are just these huge frickin' rabbits. And she rides a gigantic jackalope, a dire jackalope, as a mount, so I think she's great. Also, she's a big lesbian muscle mommy, so that's everything about her is wonderful. You got a theme tonight. I should be drinking a prickly pear soda or a pinon cola. Eating green chili stew with handmade corn tortillas. Yeah, I'm really enjoying drawing is it Kadara? Yeah, Kadara, whatever. Cause she's like I don't know if the proper term would be futch, but she's like a rancher and like a cowgirl who is pretty like rough and wild sort of character, very muscular and burly and an orc. But she also like loves purple and cutesy colors and bunnies, and she has a little toy bunny that she's had ever since she was a little kid. I think it's adorable. So she's like femme and butch at the same time. Butchy femme, femmy butch, futch. Just kind of enjoying being the big Baps orc. Oh yeah, got that bad internalized misogyny. Okay, that goes like pretty close to her eyes, so alright. It's just my style. I'm giving the ball socket like a little special area. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. Oh. Okay, 5 panels. Four lines, 5 panels. Central panel. Oh, that makes sense. If you have a super specific thing like that, just let me know. Because sometimes I just do not notice. I'll be like, lines on face, put lines on face. Or segmented tail, put tail in segments, but I don't count how many it is. That's probably one of the reasons I can barely remember what my own OCs look like half the time. I've redesigned my OC so many times. And she's like a porcupine, so it's sort of got the quill hair coming out. No, she has pretty wide shoulders, so I tried to do that, but also she's sitting at the side and her shoulders are relaxed. So I'm like, heck, I don't know if I'm making them wide enough. Yeah. I never really liked the whole, aggressive body positivity thing. I like the thing that some people are talking about now where they call it body neutrality. Where it's like, instead of being like, I'm beautiful, it's like starting here, or like a pit, and then, so it's like, you have to see yourself as beautiful, but you're okay, with your little fucked up long neck ET body, you're down here. And then beautiful is like up here. And you're like, yeah, I just have to get up there. It's easy. Try this one simple step by being able to fly. It's like, oh yeah, you're beautiful, but it's like, especially if you, depending on your own personal, aesthetics and stuff like that, it might be like, no, not beautiful. It's like not even putting myself down. I'm just like, I literally don't think I'm like that pretty, but I like the body neutrality some people are trying now, where it's just like, don't hate yourself for just existing, you know? Or it's like, you kind of need a body to interact with the world. Get it to a state that's healthy. Dress it up if you want, but you don't have to think it's beautiful. You just have to be like, well, this is what I live in, this is what I got to work with. And I think that's a lot better. Oh, that sucks. I think you look like a normal dude from the few pictures I've seen of you. Just probably doesn't help, but I don't know. You just look like a guy to me. Although, because you are an internet friend, I get to be like, friend! Which is like a special modifier of appearance. When someone is my friend, they can only look like friend, which is good. Nice. Yeah, fucking own it. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of people, especially like the fucking looks maxers or whatever, that I like to make fun of, that are like, they try so hard to look sexy that they don't actually have a personality or any redeeming qualities or any personality traits besides hating themselves. And it's like, literally, I don't personally understand dating, but I'm like, why would anyone want to be around that, whether on a date or just hanging out or anything? So the people who realize that appearance just kind of really doesn't necessarily mean everything. Or, like, yeah, they're gonna be able to get out and date and hook up with people and have a good time. I hope you're able to get to a comfortable weight for yourself. She has, okay, she's got, like, little claw hands. I got her holding a tea. We're not gonna see some of the hands. I'm gonna see the claws here, though. Okay. Just sort of casually holding a teacup. Hasn't really picked it up. Claw here? Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I hope you get to walk around a whole bunch. I've always had a problem with being underweight because of my various health conditions, but recently I got up to 126, which is very good for me. I'm very happy that some of my old skinny jeans straight up aren't fitting anymore. It's wonderful, because I don't look like I have goddamn anorexia. I'm struggling drawing this teacup, oh my god. No problem, you've been very consistent, so it's not like I'm gonna suddenly stop trusting you. Yeah, no, I think that's an okay sized teacup. I think. I don't like use teacups, we just use giant ass mugs over here. And I have like my tiny little iron teacups that go with my iron teapot, but I need to like rethink this teapot. I guess, yeah, although Tim Burton characters often look like they have anorexia. Like, no hate to people with anorexia. I know they're going through stuff and have like a really bad situation going on usually, but I personally do not see beauty in being hyper thin. To me, like, this is the ideal. Being buff as fuck. For me personally. I've always wanted to be, like, huge and athletic and able to, like, lift up a hay bale by myself and, like, throw it across the field. I think that would be so cool. But it's never gonna happen because I am very sick. And getting that much muscle mass requires a lot of energy. Chill old ladies are the best. Wise old grannies. I just realized I'm drawing Porcadillo with like a cutesy little tea set that she would probably be embarrassed to use in front of other people. Maybe I should put little flowers on it. Nice, I love a messy female character. Uh-huh. She's got kind of wide, stubby hands. I'm trying to figure out how to draw that. Do it up with the other thumb, sort of like up like that. So yeah, that makes sense. shoulder over here, kind of doing that hunched forward kind of thing. I'm giving her horrific posture here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that can make her interesting too, as someone who is pretty cool, but who's still like really insecure. Someone who just like can't see how cool she is through all the self-loathing. I have a couple friends like that. Cool night. Mm-mm-mm. It's only pressed against the table, so that'll actually be a bit looser, I think. Oh, right, yeah. Ellipses. Okay. New layer, just in case. Almost. Okay. I've been trying to draw ellipses forever, and ellipses still remain really hard to draw. Okay, not quite the right angle, so... It's not letting me scroll up again. Ah. Huh. I was thinking if I really wanted this table to be more Santa Fe, I would make it square and put 4 legs on it. But I don't want to figure out the angle. I could just have it be painted around the edge or something. Make it out of wood. Mm. Mm. like, accidentally pasted something there. Oh yeah, I know. I just wanted to try to get this, ellipse down. I think I got the ellipse down pretty good. I could use a bit of a thicker... Wait, what am I doing? I'm not gonna be able to see that back there. Okay, and then, alright. I got that ellipse, so that'll help a lot. Got part of a Porcadillo sketched. Me make a group. Mid-ground characters, and then put them in here so I can just easily turn them on and off when I need it. Clown Princess was my favorite. Back when I played a lot of Castle Crashers with like my high school friends eons and eons ago, and in the olden days, we pretty much like I think the first couple times we played through the game, we would like just like actually battle for the princesses, but then we all just sort of decided on a princess. And like I think the first time we got all the way through the game and got to the Clown Princess, I won. And we all just fucking cracked up, and I was like, I don't care. I don't care if you think she's ugly. She's my beautiful princess, because that's the kind of joke I would make, of course. And so from then on, Clown Princess was my beautiful princess. Because I was like, this is the funniest possible result, so of course I love this. Yeah, it was like after the first one or two times we played, everyone just kind of decided on a princess, and we would like be like, yeah, just beat me up. Go get your girl. She's waiting for you. Yeah, Princess Honk Honk, my beloved. Okay, saved that. I think I mostly got our main features down here. I didn't change that. Okay, and then save those other two. Okay, that's saved. I might work on one of these a little bit more before bed, so I'll leave this open for now, but okay. That was some good progress here. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Pistachio. I'm gonna sign off and give you a little bit of early midnight mush, okay? 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 Alright. Yeah, Mommy Milker's orc is coming on pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with her. I do have to try to draw a giant jackalope, but I'll work on that in a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I was petting her head too much and she got mad at me. Alright. Postures and hydrates and stretches as long as you don't hurt yourself. And save your progress and take your meds, etc., etc. I should like redo my VTuber. I should do that. I should make it look even more tired and haggard and stressed out. And also it's like not winter anymore, so I'm not wearing my little beanie. Anyway. Good. Oh, get the good sleepy times right. Yes. Good night.